Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. To start this episode out, I think we should get this building, oh my god, to get these buildings in. And I could not get the recording, not the recording, oh my god, I'm recording right now. I could not get the LAN connection thing for my laptop to work. I'm still trying some other stuff, but I wanted to start this because I'm really anxious to actually get this built in the survival world. So I am going to do that now, and you guys will see how I kind of montage it together. Hopefully it turns out good. Okay. So I hope that turned out good. I have not edited it as of recording this current clip, but we got more buildings in and it's looking really good, I think. I just need to do this roof. I might do some tweaking in the test world, but I'll just do that off camera. But I really like this. This building does not have a backside yet, neither does these four or one. I don't know how I'm gonna do the layouts in here yet, but I kind of need to decide what I'm gonna do with this whole section here first. I might lower it a few blocks, actually, like kind of slope it down, just for some more depth, you know. Like, I think it'll look really good. And one thing that I was actually worried about was the height of the wall, because in my test world, here's some scaffolding. That's not gonna do me any good. In my test world, I did not slope up gradually. I just went flat across, and it was like the top of the wall before this stuff was right here. So I'm really happy I actually decided to slope upward. It was part of my plan, but I was just hoping it would be enough, and it's more than enough. So I'm glad that this worked out, because I did not want like a guard or whatever to jump onto a roof. Like, they still could, but yeah, it's just looks a lot better too. But yeah, I'm actually overall really happy that we finally got this into survival, and I've been kind of pushing it back a little bit because I wanted to actually do like a time lapse of it, but instead I decided to do that because I couldn't figure out the time lapse with the land thing I said in my intro. So hopefully that, like, not, what's that word? It's not a stop motion. It's kind of like a stop motion thing I did. So hopefully that turns out good and it looks good. I'm sure I put some music in the back for a little bit of background noise. Oh my god, I still have my scaffolding in my tower here. The tower is not yet complete either. It needs to come all the way down to the ground. But I want to get this slope thing figured out first before I finish off these buildings, because I don't know how I want them just yet to like touch the ground. Like, I kind of want to fit another level on these ones, so I'll need to go down at least like 5 blocks by this time, which I think is possible. And I did want a little alleyway here, because why not, you know, add some more details. I don't have any plans for these buildings yet, so yeah. Okay, so we are over at the main gate. Well, not the main gate. This is the port gate, I think, as it would be classified as. There's gonna be a few other gates throughout there once we get to them. We'll actually get to one over there eventually too, but that's not on today's agenda. So that's not how I want to start that. So I've had this name ready since probably episode 2. I've just been forgetting to mention it because it always seems to slip my mind, but I am not letting it slip my... Oh my god, I am messing this up so much. But I'm not gonna let this slip my mind anymore. Oh my god. Can't spell. So the name I decided to name the city is... Oh my god. Is Evermoor. I spelt that right? Okay, I am going to do the different spelling one, which is that one, which is Evermoor. Um, I decided to go with this name because growing up, I watched the British TV show. I didn't know it was British until I just looked it up, called Evermore, and it was like golden thread stuff, blah blah blah. I just love the name, and it stuck with me. And I also even named one of my D&D city maps. Let's see. I named a region um called Evermore, if I can find the right one. Yeah, Evermore. I spelled it the same way as I did this one, with the OOR instead of the RE. So I really like the name. Evermore is like one of those names that's always stuck with me, that's like cool and kind of fantasy like. And this is what we're gonna call the place. I'll probably change the playlist to Minecraft Evermore series or something like that. I have not decided yet, but welcome to Evermore. So, on my agenda for this episode, I want to finish actually setting my armor up. I have fully enchanted vans. I went and traded with some piglins to get soul speed 3, and my vans are now custom vans. That was a bad joke. I also got all my tools and even another shovel with Fortune 3. Yeah, all that's been netherited. I can't. Is that a word? Netherited? It all has netherite on it, and I actually have 4 more, one for each armor and one for the sword. Um, yeah, I just need to get some books together, and over at my zombie grinder, I will. I did not put my netherite ingots away. I will do that kind of off camera, but I want to get fully enchanted. Like, I am already kind of fully enchanted, but um, completed enchanted and netherite tools and armor in this episode. That's that's goal number 1. Goal. You know what? No, hold on. Let me go get some resources. Okay, so I have decided to make a crappy looking notice board. I will work on the design, but I just threw something simple together real quick. So we already got better equipment on here. Let's do number 2 for this episode. I'm just call I'm gonna call that area the back alley. Yep, I'm gonna leave it misspelt like that. Um, So the back alley I'm talking about is this area. I want to do this in this episode as well. Um, I do plan to put buildings on the fade, like on the side of the wall. I won't do that this episode. I just kind of want to get the lowering ground in there. What else do I want to do this episode? I got equipment. I got the back alley. There was another thing I wanted to do. Um, what was it? Was it something around here? I feel like there's another thing I wanted to do. Oh, I know something I could do. Lay out the paths. So I have like 2 test creative worlds for this world. One of them I laid out a bunch of paths on um with just like wool. So that's kind of why I wanted to get this up and running. Which wool do I have the most of? I don't know yet, but when time comes, I will start laying out kind of like the main road paths, and we can start looking at editing some terrain and getting some main paths in. And I do have a cool idea for up over there, and a bit of a crazy idea that I don't know if I will do or not do yet, but it requires, I have the piece of paper somewhere, but it requires like 6 double chests of dirt just for flattening it. That's not including terrain changes and whatnot. So I might tease that in a future episode. Maybe later this episode if we get kind of to that point in the path area. So paths is something I want to do, like layout paths. I feel like that's not the thing I was thinking of, but there was another thing I wanted to do in this episode. I don't know what it was. Um, I'm gonna do some thinking real quick. I could not think of the other thing I was wanting to do this episode. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna spend I can't speak. I'm gonna spend some time getting some better equipment together first, as this is almost dead, and that is not happiness right there. Um, I don't know which one of these I'll do after that. Obviously, by the time this video is out, I've already figured it out. These two are just gonna be kind of as I feel. Like, if I want to do it, I'll do it. Because this is, I don't even know where to begin with this and how to kind of slope it down nicely. So I'll have to play around with that. And then the paths is just gonna take up time, you know? Maybe the other thing I wanted to do was actually just say the name of the city, Evermoor. I don't know. I'm I've totally blanked on my goals for this episode. I also really like how this is textured. Like, it just looks really good with buildings here. Oh, the roof. That's what it was. Oh my god. This is number 4. Finish. Strip. Roof. I should know what that means. This is like, I've been kind of thinking and calling this as like a strip of buildings. I need to finish this roof and tie that in. Yes, I think I feel closure all of a sudden. Yeah, I need to do this roof. Right now it's kind of like a curved roof, which isn't bad. I mean, I like it. I just don't know what I want to like. Yeah, I just have to think about that, and I'll just do that off camera. Yeah. And then that's all I kind of thought of for this episode too so far. This is actually a lot to do in the episode. So yeah, let's go and see what I have done in the next clip. Okay, everyone, it's been a few days since the last clip, and all my stuff is gone from over there. Huh. I think if I remember, I took up residence in this house for now, and I've reorganized and got all my stuff in here, and I have not done any interior. I've only done this bottom floor of chests. But aside from moving from the dock into whatever, I don't know what to call that house. I mean, it's a house, but I've also finished this side of the wall. I still might do some roofing up there. I don't know yet. I know not all parts will have roofing, but I have finished all of the walls and paths, well, roads, if you will, down on the lower portion down here. I still want to add a few more buildings in, and I have some cool ideas for up here to make it less flat. And same thing goes for up there. But I really like how it goes down, and just like down in this deep part, you just look up and see the tall walls. I love that. And I have my little alleyway entrance here, and these have nothing but floors. So no walls even. That's one of the things I managed to do. I also got the roof on this, obviously. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to catch up on a bunch of stuff that I did. I actually had a note card somewhere that had like the 4 things on it. One of them was armor. So I finally have good armor. I have my aviators because I wear aviators outside because, yes. I love my sweatshirts. I love my sweatpants. I'm wearing sweatpants right now, and of course, Vans. And then we got my tool still, and I didn't know what to name my sword, but I'm really happy with the sword. I'm surprised I was actually able to do it. I think I combined 2 swords and maybe 3 swords, but I'm happy with it, and I don't think I can do anything with it anymore. But in the off time, I am going to build up these buildings right here because I wanted a back alley in an alley, right? So this is an alley, if you will. And then I want another one back here because this is where the walls will be. And right here is supposed to continue down, but I have it broken apart so we can put a little secret in here. And that secret will be a nether portal, because even to get over towards like the village way out that way, it's still shorter to go through the nether. And I think I'll have a few portals scattered around the place. So this will be like the dock portal, even though it's not really at the docks, is at like the upper portion of the outer wall. Um, but yeah, so I think that's what I want to do there. But I want to get those buildings in first before I go in with any redstone or anything like that. I also did off camera was put in the guidelines for the wall going out this way, as well as this top section of uh, railings. It's not going to be final like that. These are going to be the stairs like the other ones. But I have it ending over here because of a idea. I can't speak. The idea I had will kind of stop around here-ish. And yeah, that's the one where I was talking about 6 chests of there it is. I was talking about 6 chests of dirt or grass, and then I think earlier in the clip actually. But if I look at the paper, because I did this while I was up at the lake, and just when I'm at the lake, I just do chores in Minecraft, if you will. So I'll gather stuff and just kind of plan out stuff while I'm there, just because it makes time a little bit, because I can't really record up there. But if we look at my little note cheat guide for how much dirt, just for the top platform I want to do, it's 14. Now I don't know if this is double chest or not. So it's either, yeah, it's 14 double chests full of shulkers with dirt or grass. That's I think I have the number here. Yeah, that's like 20,000 sacks of dirt right there, or grass. So I might start a area to start collecting that kind of stuff in. But that I still want to think about that project before I do that project, because it will be a very long and tedious project. It's not gonna be a small thing like this lower portion, which took me, I want to say like 3, 4, 5 hours, because I had to dig it out, texture everything, build everything, and then I have to do all the backsides and the roof, which I'm just gonna throw in with the conclusion of all that. And I'm still not happy with some of the stuff. Like I want to do like little balconies across there, just so it doesn't look as flat, and some other stuff in this area still. And this area is not done, and I spent 5 hours on this already. Not to mention all this other stuff that I need to do around here too, which is placing a lot of blocks as well, because I have to fill all this in. I have more of these to build, and I think for my next project, I kind of want to build... I did not mean to fall off. I kind of want to get the dock section in this area, maybe that one. I don't know which area. I have to look back at my creative test world, but I kind of want to build a ship, and maybe I'll put a portal in there. I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do now, actually. I had plans. I guess I will show kind of the guide markers of the path. Okay, so I've constructed a giant circle here because I kind of think I want this to be the center of Evermoor. And I kind of want a cool big tree here with a portal in it, you know? I mean, we're in the spawn chunks right here and whatnot, you know? But when I did find this seed and pick out, well, I wanted somewhere with spawn chunks I can live in. But I did not think about my plans per se, because when I was looking at the map, it was not like a 3D map, you know? It was the simple one. So I was like, oh, I can do like a cool path through here, blah blah blah, and I did not consider elevation. But I'm really set on my current plans that I'm okay to build up land, and uh, it's almost nighttime. So I kind of want the center of the town to be right here, and I'll just have to kind of deal with the terrain. Like I already know I'll probably just cap this off, but around here I'll just do a oh my god, I almost fell. Like a little ledge type thing. I don't know, like a little cliff, I guess is the best way to explain it. And I'm gonna sleep real quick. Okay, sleeping is done. So there's going to be 3 main paths that spread out from here. We're going to have this one that goes, you can kind of see it kind of loops around there and then goes all the way down to the docks. We will have one over here. Let me eat some food. We have this one coming out that I'll go over to the sledge and we can see, I think all of it from here. Yeah, it leads down here, and I laid out the width of one of those gates. I'm gonna put a gate here with some walls on either side, and I'm doing that because I want to make a giant platform about the size that I'm kind of circling, and that's what the 20,000 stacks of dirt are for, is, you know, to cap that off. And that's not including level changes and whatnot. And I kind of want that to be like a wealthy type district in the city that overlooks the ocean, you know? So that's why I'm ending the wall there, because it's, you know, it's gonna run into a giant cliff face. And I have some plans to connect back up over here in the eventually, but that's where that road is going. Then I have the other road over here, which will, if I ever get there, which really does break up the land over here. We have it go. It stops over there. I don't know if I will continue to connect it over there, but I felt like I just needed a road up there for like a main road. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like it. It slopes down here, obviously, but then I have not finished it over there yet. But it will eventually go through the forest, which won't be a forest by the time I get there. And there will be another gate just before the village, because I planned that area as a kind of farming area, so I'll have to optimize that area in the future. And then I have not laid this out yet because I actually ran out of wool, but it will break off again and head up to the castle that I do plan on putting up at the mountain right there. So those are the plans I have. Oh, I have more chests down here. I knew I had that one, but what's in this one? A lot of dirt, which I will come back for. So that's kind of like the paths I've laid out so far, and obviously there's gonna be more throughout. Just those are the main paths, and I do want to start designing the main paths and start laying them out so I can kind of see how big I want them to be. I want them to be decently big. A lot of the paths I've done in the past are like 3-5 blocks. I don't want this one to be like 3-5 blocks. You know, it needs to be like a main path that can have a lot of traffic going both directions, you know, even though there's never going to be any traffic but me. It's just, it'll look better, I think. Maybe something about this wide, maybe a little bit. What is this? That is 7 blocks. Maybe about 7-ish blocks, 10-ish blocks all the way out. I don't know I don't know if I'll continue this palette or not, but I will kind of decide that as we get to it. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode here. We're getting to the 25 mark, maybe a little bit later than the 25 marks, depending on editing, but or sooner, I guess. But we've done a lot this episode. We built all the buildings behind me and the alley behind there. We started to lay out some road lines that I think will be really cool in the future once we get there. And I don't know what else I've really accomplished besides a lot of building and basically a lot of updates. I really hope the little screenshot montage of the buildings going up behind me was cool. I think it looks cool by the time I'm recording this clip. I've already edited that clip all together. I will still continue to try and get the proper like recording thing up, like just my free cam in here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to continuing this and having some more goals to finish in the future. I think we will finish up maybe this upper section up here, as in the grounding walls, like the city walls and the railings I'm standing on. If I can get that up, I think that would be pretty cool. But I also have some stuff I want to do down at the dock. So I'll just have to see what I'm kind of feeling like and when I'm, when I record. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more. See you guys in the next episode.